Hey friend, I made you some tea. It's green tea. Here. Don't worry, we're friends here. No pressure, nothing crazy. I just want to discuss something that, well, if you're anything like me, you might understand. So, growing up, and even now, I've always felt different, Like every interaction feels forced, or every situation just felt like something was missing. And when I was younger, it was hard for me to kind of understand that. To understand why there was this disconnection between who I knew myself to be and who I needed to be to perform in this world. And that's the hard part. This is the story of ego death. It's not until we realize what is the mask and what is our true selves that we can start living authentically. So if you felt different your whole life, INFJ here, if you feel like the way you understand the world is just so varied from the norm or what is status quo, then you're probably being pushed now, whether it be because of the age of Aquarius or because something happening in your personal life. It's the call now to put down the mask, to break through the day-to-day societal expectations and to actually meet yourself again. And the reason I just want to sit here with you enjoying some tea as your friend is to be maybe the support that you haven't had maybe your whole life. As you felt different and didn't really know how to move forward, I am here to tell you that you're not wrong for feeling the ways you feel. It's not a problem that you have differing beliefs from your family. It's not an issue that your interests are maybe very nuanced and not something that you've really met a lot of people who also have an interest in it. That's okay. This happens. As human beings, our lives and our stories vary. Okay? If you are searching for the next way to get along with your family, or the next way you can manipulate your mask in order to do this thing, or get a promotion, or even just exist and distract yourself from the emptiness. It's time to take a different approach. And this is what shadow work is. This is what a dark night of the soul is here. You're breaking down what you thought was you. Looking through the shadows and searching for the light. And the light is your truth. It is your authenticity. For my whole life, I was afraid to be seen for who I am. I was afraid to share my differing perspective on the off chance that it would make someone a little disappointed. I'm not living that life anymore, and I'm offering you the opportunity to also re-examine where you've been, who you've been, and how off that seems to be from who you really are. And I want you to realize that this emptiness and disconnection you felt this whole time was never emptiness, but it was openness. We become caged in this society. We cage ourselves. We lose our freedom. We lose our ability to fly. And that's because we perceive this as emptiness. The truth is, it's openness. And we need to reconnect with that in order to feel free to be whatever we are, whoever we are. You're not empty. You're just open to something that other people have closed themselves off to. I am inviting you to allow yourself to transform, not into a new being that will perform well for all the people, but to become you, someone who, when you touch this world and you step on these lands, what you leave behind is growth, truth, light. That's what we need more than anything. Thanks for joining.